What is up, guys? Crimson here, and I have a lot to talk about in this video, so I'm probably going to put some music on in the background. There might be you might hear a few jump cuts in audio every now and then because I have so much to talk about, but I don't want to talk about it in the wrong way, so it's going to sound weird. So enjoy. So first of all, I've taken the last week, well, half a week or so off of everything, and I've basically just relaxed, watched a few films, listened to music, sleep a lot, and go to work. Pretty much all I've done for like the last few days. I've taken leave off of the 2 clans that I'm involved with. I've taken leave off of the games that I'm involved with developing, which I shouldn't have just said about. Whoops. Oh well. I've taken leave off of pretty much every single thing that I'm doing in life, and because if you guys didn't know, okay, and I need to give you a bit of background information about a few things. I'm now 18, about to turn 19, and for like the last about 5 to 7 years or so, my the way I've kind of acted around other people has kind of just gone in zigzags of, like, there's not really been an actual curve of how I've done things, and there's been no real way to explain it. But in like the last year or so, I've pretty much found out that I have bipolar, which is fun. So yeah, that happened. So I've spent like the last year or so actually learning how to control my emotions for once, and I came to the realization of I just needed to take. Well, I've been needing to do it for like the last 6 months or so. I've been needing to take some time out of not just gaming and not just YouTube, but literally everything. So and it's not been that I didn't want to do it. It's not been that I couldn't be asked to do it. It's one of those things where you know it's going to take between like a few days up to like a week or so to like get it done and get it through your head and get everything sorted out. But it's one of those things that you start it and you're like, yeah, I'm good. Like, you wake up one morning, it's like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start it from today. And then by lunchtime, you're just like, I can't be bothered. This is so boring. So yeah, I've done that probably about 3 or 4 times over the last 6 months, and over the last week or so, I just decided, okay, I'm going to my last year. I'm going into my last year at college now. Like, I've got 1 year till I go to uni, and I've got 4 years till I actually like think about what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life. So now's better than ever. Like, I'm on some holiday, I have nothing else to do. So yeah, let's just get it done. So I finally got around to doing it and got everything done, and I feel so much better and so glad that I did it now. Now that I'm back and in proper me shape, I've made quite a few life decisions that have changed things around. I've talked, as the last video that I did will explain, well, not really explain, but just touch on. I've talked to a few quite big YouTubers in one of the clans I'm involved with. I've talked to about 3-4 YouTubers, I think, ranging from about 2,000 subs up to, I think it was like 20,000 plus subs. So yeah, I got feedback from YouTube channels that aren't big, but they've been on YouTube for like 4 or 5 years now, so they're experienced in what it takes to make a YouTube channel grow, to keep a YouTube channel there, to keep everyone coming back for your content, and to get a fan base, which is the most important thing about doing YouTube, is to get a solid fan base. So yeah, I've changed not just a lot of things about the way I'm going to be doing YouTube videos. I've changed a lot of things about myself and just about life, really. So yeah, over the next week or so, it's going to be a mishmash of videos, getting back into the kind of form that I used to be, and then next week we will be back up to normal. I am changing videos around, so I'll give you a little bit of a hint now on what I'm going to be doing. So obviously today is Tuesday, but I don't have enough time to do videos today because I have to go to work tonight for my specified amount of time, which is frustrating, but still, it's money, so plus I managed to mess up my install of Wolfenstein, so that it wouldn't even start, and I just messed up completely, so I've had to delete that, and I've had to make a copy of my save file. So I'm currently downloading that game again, but that game is bloody huge, so it's taken me the last almost 2 days to download, and I thought it would be finished by today so I could actually get some videos up, but it's not going to be finished until probably about midnight or maybe 2 or 3 in the morning, so that's that. So apart from this video going up on both channels, there will be nothing for today. Tomorrow I'm hoping to return back to everything with Factorio, Spin Tires, Watch Dogs and Wolfenstein going. I know Spin Tires is starting to come to an end now because we've done the first long haul challenge, and the second one's going to be pretty quick if I'm honest, and then we'll probably look at a few mods, and we might come back every now and then if they do any major updates. Friday is not going to be Prison Architect, and it's not going to be Verundin anymore. One, because the last update on Verundin completely broke the game, so I can't actually do videos on a broken game. And the secondly is that Prison Architect has got to a point where I've now played so much of it because I have nearly 600 hours clocked in Steam on Prison Architect, and it's got to one of those points where you've played a game so much and you've got so good at it that you actually get slightly bored of it because there's nothing really adventurous to do, and like I feel like the updates that come out to Prison Architect are supposed to last you a month in like learning about new things, but I used to play, like when an update came out, I would play Prison Architect for like 12 hours straight and just learn every single detail about that new update, and then like, so yeah, I've got the month left to do nothing because I know everything and I've done everything that can be done with this update, so that happens. So I'm going to be taking leave off of Prison Architect until, well, not until something interesting happens. That's a really bad way of saying it, because Prison Architect as a game, I love the game, I love the concept, I love the guys who make it, they're brilliant, they bring out amazing stuff every month. I'm just going to take leave off of it till I can get my imagination back on track for it, because when you start a game you're like, oh I want to do that, oh I want to do this, oh I want to do that, and I've done all of them. And I pretty much get to a point where like, oh yeah, I've got a new idea, and then once you go into that idea you're like, actually I've just copied 95% of that idea from a few other ideas, so that's not a new idea at all. So yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, Friday won't be any videos. Well, actually no, it will be one video, but it won't be Prison Architect or Verundin. It will be me talking about gaming, as in the gaming, the kind of gaming industry in general, because out of, well, almost 19 years of being alive, I think 13 years of that, or 12 years of that has been gaming, because I started gaming when I was 7, so I've been part of the gaming industry for a long time. I mean, I'm gaming now on a really good PC that I built myself up over the last like few years, and I started gaming when I was 7 on a Game Boy Color. No, not even the Game Boy Color, I started gaming on the Game Boy Black and White playing Mario. I mean, you don't get much earlier than that. You really don't. So yeah, that'll be what Friday's video will be. I don't know how long that'll be. I don't know what I will talk about in that, but we will get through it, and probably mostly like this because this is already 10 minutes long and I've just blabbled over loads of crap. It will be a mishmash of cuts and snippets of me talking about stuff. So yeah, so Wednesday and Thursday will be all the normal 4 videos. Friday, as I've just said, will be that. Saturday on Crimson Miner channel will be the Watch Dogs Survival, which I've recorded about 3 times and lost the footage for, so we will get that finally up and done with. And then I'm going to do my grid challenge on Grid Autosport because F1 has pissed me off too much and the cars are boring. So yeah, that's the thing. Saturday on CM Productions will be a new thing that I'm starting, which is called Code 3, which is going to be following LCPDFR, which is the police overhaul mod for GTA 4. I will be doing a mixture of things, doing different mods, doing different car packs, just doing all different kinds of stuff. I really want to show you the extensity of how far you can go with the mass amount of things that you can get for GTA 4 when concerning like the policing side of GTA 4, and that will also be followed up by Zombie Driver HD, which I've already recorded the entire game of because it only took me like 6 hours. But yeah, it was a good game. It was a good game. It was different, which is the kind of gaming I really need at the moment to get my head back on track with creativity and stuff. It's just different type of gaming. And then Saturday will be Outlast. I'm going to carry it on and get around to completing it, and then get Whistleblower done, and then we will see what I have in store for Sundays. Curl's Post program, as you guys already know, is going to be finishing. I may come back to it in the future, but right now I've just got completely bored of it, and I've done everything in that game that I wanted to do. But again, it's one of the instances of I've done everything I wanted to do, but I haven't recorded hardly any of it because it was just messing about, and it would take like 6 hours to do like one thing. So I was like, yeah, no one wants to see a 6-hour video on YouTube of me just messing about on Kerbal Space Program. So that's the thing. So yeah, KSP is going to be distant for some time until I work out what I actually want to do with that game. Obviously Outlast will be completed very soon. So it'll be episode 5. No, not episode 5. What am I talking about? I can't remember how many episodes there is on Outlast saying that. Yeah, I'll get Outlast completed over 1 video a week, and then we'll do Whistleblower, which I'm told is one of the most messed up updates in gaming history. So that'll be an interesting experience, as if Outlast hasn't been an interesting experience already. The Two Crazies, which is a weekly series I was wanting to do with Jeff, that's kind of collapsed because Jeff has been very ill as of late. So he hasn't been gaming at all, he's just been getting better. And I've been trying to keep up to date with how he's doing. But it looks like he's getting better, but it's just taking time. And we will be doing State of Decay as well, which I've finally got that bloody game to update. I didn't realise when I first installed State of Decay, because I have all 3 expansions, well, all like the whole game. I've got the breakdown, and then I've got the other one which I can't remember the name of. So I've got all 3 parts, but I didn't realise when I first downloaded State of Decay on Steam, for some reason that is still unbeknown to me, and I still can't work out why it did it. It downloaded the original version of the game, so it didn't give me any updates, it didn't give me anything. So I've actually had to go through Steam support and go through that way to get them, and I basically ended up getting Steam support gave me a redeemable code to put into Steam to get the game to force update itself. All that effort for State of Decay, I don't know whether it was worth it or not, but we'll see, because I've played literally like half an hour of that game. The one thing that's really pissing me off though is the save system, because it doesn't tell you when it's saving and you can't manually save it. So yeah, we might lose a few hours of gameplay by doing that over the course of the playthrough of it. But anyway, I have changed a lot of things. I am very much hoping to get a new mouse and keyboard very shortly, because the current ones I have, even though my keyboard's mechanical, it's really annoying me because it's so bloody loud. The mouse I have is also, they're both fine. I'm not saying they're bad products, they're both absolutely fine. It's just they were kind of stepping stones to what I actually wanted to get, because I didn't have enough money to get what I wanted to get at the time, and these were kind of like midway markers, and I was getting so pissed off with the stuff that I had before because it was just crap for like £3 quality from a store down the road. So I had to get them, and they are what they are, but they will be upgraded. I'm also getting 3 new screens, so I can do surround on 3 screens. I don't know if that's possible to record, and I don't know how that looks on a single screen watching on YouTube, but I will experiment with that. And I'm also going to be getting probably a second graphics card, because my current setup is rubbish. Because basically I have 2 graphics cards at the moment, but I also have another graphics card which is a slightly higher up level, and I'm thinking about getting a second one of those. I won't reveal what it is yet, because I'll give you pictures and like videos and stuff of when I actually do it. But yeah, that's going to be happening shortly. My PC is also going to be silent shortly, because I currently have on order to arrive within a few days a complete new set of fans and a fan controller for my PC. So that will be awesome, because you won't hear the buzzing of my liquid cooling going onto my CPU, the fans on that, you won't hear the buzzing of it in the background of my mic, which will be helpful. And now, as this video is nearly 20 minutes long, I will end it here, because I now have 20 minutes of audio to cut and paste through and take out the boring stuff of. So, as always guys, thank you so much for supporting my channel, and we will get back on track partially this week and fully next week. And I don't know what the hell I'm going to do when I go back to college. we will work out when we come to that milestone. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Adios.